What's up, traders? Welcome back to another episode of Technical Sundays. As you guys know, I'm Odin FX, and for Technical Sundays, what I pretty much do is just break down a few pairs that I'm looking to trade for the upcoming week. So pairs that I see interesting setups on. So this week we're pretty much going to be looking at gold. You guys know I like to trade gold, so we're going to be breaking down gold. We're also going to be looking at GBP CAD and Euro GBP. Right, so these are pretty much the ones that I see interesting setups on for this week. Last week was great, right? Last week we did a lot of trades on Euro USD. We caught a few moves on Euro USD in the Signals group. So if you guys are not yet subscribed to my Signal group, check it out. It's great. So you guys can pretty much contact me on Instagram at OdinFX. So that's at ODDAINFX. So you guys can check me out, subscribe to the Signals group. Right, another pair that we caught some moves on last week was AUD USD. So we caught like 2 or 3 moves on AUD USD last week. Last week was great. This week expect nothing less. Right, so if you guys find this video informative or interesting, please remember to subscribe to my channel, drop a like, drop a comment. So without further delay, we're going to head to the chart and break down these pairs. So for this week, we're going to be looking at Euro GBP, GBP CAD, and XAU USD, which is actually gold. So I'm going to be clear with you guys. There is not a lot of setups in the market for this week. Well, what I'm seeing so far, but I'm going to be looking at these 3. So the first one that I'm going to be looking at is Euro GBP. So this is Euro GBP. So this is what I'm seeing based on the 4-hour time frame. So you guys know we normally analyze from the bigger time frame, which is the 4-hour, the daily, and the weekly, and then we zoom in to the smaller time frame and look for confirmation entries. So this is what I'm seeing. So you can see that we have a support level here, and we had a resistance level here which was broken to the upside. So I'm pretty much waiting for a retest for the market to push up. So I'm going to go down to the smaller time frame and show you guys exactly what I'm looking at. So I'm going to push to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, this is what I'm seeing. You can see that we have a nice descending trend line here. And of course, we have a nice level right here. So pretty much I'm anticipating that this market is going to push to this area and then push to the upside. That's my anticipation. I mean, at the end of the day, the market have to show us what it wants to do and then we'll follow. So seeing that I'm looking for the market to push down to this level, I'm going to go down to the smaller time frame. So I'm going to push to the 15-minute time frame. So on the 15-minute time frame, this is what I'm seeing. So we can see that we have a nice ascending trend line here, and we have a nice descending trend line here. So pretty much all we do the trend line is we connect 1, we connect 2, and we extend like that. So this is what I'm pretty much anticipating. So here's a nice level here, a nice support level here. So I'm pretty much anticipating that this market is going to retest and then push to this level. So this is what I'm really looking at. There's a level here. Well, this is the level that I'm actually looking at. There's a level here, and there's also a level here for the retest. So I'm pretty much waiting for the market to push back to this level or this level. Well, let me just delete this. Remove. So this is the area that I'm actually looking to see the market retest. This area. So once the market retests that area, then I'm pretty much looking for the market to push all the way down to this area or to the bottom, to the trend line. So I'm pretty much going to be taking a short trade from here. That's if the market push back from here stop loss above this level and target all the way down here and or even further down. So this is what I'm looking at right now. So as usual, you guys know, whenever the market is the area that we are interested in, we normally zoom the chart even further. So for this one, whenever the market push to this level, I'm gonna push down to at least my 5-minute time frame and look for a reversal pattern. Once I get a reversal pattern here, then boom, I'm gonna go for the short all the way down to here or to this trend line. So this is what I'm pretty much looking at for Euro GBP. And based on the bigger time frame, I'm anticipating that this currency is gonna go up based on what I explained earlier. So you guys know, again, once the market hit these areas, we're gonna be looking for a reversal pattern for the market to push to the upside. So it pretty much would be a break, retest for the market to continue up. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at for Euro GBP. So the next one that I'm going to be looking at is GBP CAD. So again, we normally zoom out the chart. So 4-hour, daily, or weekly. So this is pretty much what I'm seeing for Euro GBP based on the bigger time, not Euro GBP, but GBP CAD based on the bigger time frame. Let me zoom a bit. So we can draw a trend line from here, connect 1, connect 2, extend. So we can clearly see that the market is in a downtrend here. The market break this trend line, it also break this previous support level. So what I'm pretty much looking at now is for the market to retest to continue to the downside. So let me draw a little descending trend line here. Connect 1, connect 2, extend. So I'm pretty much waiting for this market to retest from this area. Well, I'm not going to actually go long here because the market is actually in a downtrend. So even though I'm anticipating that it's going to retest, I'm not going to enter long here. Even though there's a nice level here that the market is pretty much bouncing from. But I'm going to wait for the market to push to this area up here, and then I look for shorting opportunities. So I'm going to be looking to go short from here all the way down to these levels. So as you guys know, we normally trade towards support or resistance levels. So there's a level here that we could take a short all the way down to, or there's also this level down here. So this is going to be pretty much my final target right here. So again, we're pretty much waiting. So once the market push back, or if the market push back to this area right here, we're going to be looking for shorting opportunities. So again, we have to get confirmation. So we have to get a reversal pattern on the smaller time frame. This is the H4, so you have to go down to like the H1 or the 15 minutes and look for a reversal pattern here. Alright, the Galaxy students know the exact reversal patterns that I'm looking at. Alright, but from here, we're going to be looking for shorting opportunities. Or, remember, we follow the market. Another thing can happen is that the market can break to the upside. Alright, so this is the second analysis that I'm looking at, or the second thing that I'm looking at that can actually happen with GBP CAD, sorry. So another thing can happen is this. So let me draw up my lines. Yes, another thing can happen is the market can actually break back to the upside, right? So the market can actually break back to the upside. Let me remove this one. So break to the upside, retest. So it pretty much retest this here right here, this support here. And then we would pretty much be looking for long opportunities all the way up to this resistance area. So this would pretty much be a head and shoulder, right? So shoulder, head, shoulder, boom, market push back to the upside. So this is a second option that we can actually look out for GBP CAD. But our first bias, as I said earlier, is short. But again, if the market push to this area and we don't get a reversal pattern, I'm not going to be entering a short opportunity. I would actually wait. Alright, so this is pretty much what I'm looking at for GBP CAD. Or another thing that we can look out for is this. If the market pushed to this area, right? Let's say it didn't give us a reversal pattern. So it pushed to the downside. Didn't give us a reversal pattern. Remember, our final target is all the way to this area down here. So what we could actually do is this. The market pushed down and didn't give us a reversal pattern. We could actually wait for the market to retest and then we get in the short. So wait on the market to retest and then we'll go for the short. Alright, but remember, it's all about confirmations, right? So if we don't get our confirmations or reversal patterns from the levels, we are not going to be entering. So this is what I'm actually looking at for GBP CAD. So the final one that I'm going to be looking at is XAU USD, which is gold, as you guys know. So look at this. Gold was in a downtrend for a while, right? This was what I was actually looking at for gold, why I didn't actually get the buy. So as you guys can see, we had a shoulder head. I wanted the market to break, retest to give me the second shoulder, but that didn't happen. So I didn't get in on this long. Right? At the end of the day, we cannot catch all the moves in the market. So this is what I'm actually looking at now. So connect 1, connect 2, extend. We have a resistance level here. So what I want to see is for the market to break above this resistance level. So I pretty much want to see the market break above this resistance level to probably this area right here. So from here, I'm going to be looking for a shorting opportunity. So if the market push to this area, break this resistance level and push to this area, I'm going to be looking for a shorting opportunities on like the 15 minutes time frame or the 5-minute time frame, all the way back down to these levels. Right? So to this level or to actually the trend line. So I'm going to be looking for shorting opportunities from here. So once the market push to this level, I'm looking to go short all the way back down to this level, and then what I'm going to be looking at from there is long opportunities. Alright, so I'm going to be looking to go long to probably this area right here, this resistance level. So again, I'm going to be looking to go short from here. Once the market push back to this level, then we're going to be zooming in our chart and looking for reversal patterns to go long to the upside. Another thing that can actually happen is the market can come back to this level, break through, retest and push to the downside. So we have to be aware of that. Alright, so this is pretty much what I'm looking at for gold. So again guys, the pairs that we're going to be looking to trade this week is Euro GBP, GBP CAD and XAU USD gold. Alright, last week, I'm going to be honest with you guys, last week the trades or the trading setups were clean. So last week we did like 6 from 6. Our main focus was gold. What was it? AUD USD and Euro USD. Euro USD we caught a lot of opportunities on Euro USD. But this week, as I said, it's not that clear, but we still can find opportunities. And at the end of the day, the market normally develops. So probably on Tuesday or so the market can actually form some patterns so that we can see even some better opportunities. But for now, these are the ones that we're looking at. So if this video was informative, drop a like, drop a comment, and remember to follow me on Instagram at OddainFX. So that's at ODDAINFX. So see you guys again next week Sunday for another technical Sunday breakdown of the market.